Let me start by saying I'm not a fan of President Donald Trump. I'm also not a fan of the realtor, Donald Trump, the businessman, Donald Trump. I'm not a fan of the television personality, Donald Trump. And I'm saying these all very purposefully because they're all just different characters that this man seems to have played. I don't believe I actually know who Donald Trump really is. Despite the fact that he doesn't like wearing masks, I think he's probably been wearing a mask for most of his life, keeping us at bay, keeping the world from seeing who he truly is. Now, with all that, coming back to it, I'm not a fan of President Donald Trump. But President Trump has been diagnosed with COVID-19. And that's kind of what I want to talk about today. My name is Ed Trevors. I'm an Anglican priest in the Diocese of Nova Scotia and Prince Edward Island. I get to serve in the beautiful town of Shelburne, Nova Scotia, in the awesome parish of Christ Church, Shelburne, that sits on the ancestral and on the unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. And I want to talk about how a person who is not a fan of Donald Trump is supposed to respond to his illness. So there's a lot of talk out there. There's a lot of talk out there about karma, about this guy getting what he deserves. There's a lot of talk I've heard talk of people saying, oh, I hope he dies, and I hope this, and I hope that. Here's what I hope. I hope he has a full recovery. I hope that this disease causes him no long-term issues. I hope that he's able to bounce back from it and regain the fullness of the health that he had before. I hope that this encounter offers him an opportunity to become even healthier. I hope that this encounter opens his eyes and his heart to empathy on a greater level than what we've seen. And I pray for him. I say these things not because I like him. I say these things, I feel these things, I believe these things because he's, at the end of the day, he is a child of God. He is a creation of God. He is my brother. He is your brother. I don't want anything bad to happen to him. I don't want anything to happen to him that I wouldn't want to happen to myself or to somebody else that I love. I'm not saying this because I think the world needs to all of a sudden get on his train. I don't think because of this we should all adopt his policies and decide we're going to vote for him. Not that I have a vote for him. I don't believe this should change our mind about his policies. I don't believe this should change our mind about how we feel about him, whether it's positive or negative. I don't believe that it's in our best interest to wish him anything but the best when it comes to his health and how he fights this disease. On this channel, I'm going to talk a lot about becoming our best self, because I believe the better human being we can be, the better we can help make our communities. And the better our communities, our individual communities that we make, the better our world will be. I truly believe that. I believe the world will become a better place as we become better human beings. And in this moment, you and I are all going to be challenged. We're all going to be challenged. We're all going to be challenged as to how to respond to this moment. And if we choose to respond to this moment the same way we have seen and experienced President Donald Trump responding to similar moments with people he may disagree with, then we are putting ourselves on his level. And that's not where I want to be. Because if I go to that level, that's not going to help me become my best self. That's not going to help me become a person that is better equipped to help my community. A couple weeks ago, I did a talk on forgiveness, and in it I said, Forgiveness is much more about the person who's doing the forgiving than the person who is being forgiven. Same goes for this. All right? The same goes for a moment like this. We wish these people the best. We wish people that we disagree with, we wish people that we dislike the best, not because it does them good, though I do believe prayer works, but because it does us good. Because it means that you and I are walking the righteous path. So listen, let me know in the comments below how you feel about this. Offer your prayer, whatever it may be. Whether you agree with me or disagree with me, I'm happy to hear it. May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. May the Lord lift up his countenance upon you. And I pray that the Lord will offer you the continued, eternal peace of his presence. And I pray that you will be able to find the empathy that you know is so sorely lacking. Amen.